7:51 at KNEB. Time for News Extra, brought to you by Intralinks. Here's Kevin Mooney.
Thank you very much, Dennis. Good morning, everyone. Very pleased this morning to have Darla Heggem here from the University of Nebraska Foundation. Welcome.
Thank you.
And also Ginnie Perez. She's with the Lead Scottsbluff Library. Welcome to you.
Good morning. Thank you.
All right, we're going to talk about something that's kind of neat here. This is an event that I know when we start talking about things a month away, you go, why are we doing it this early? But we need you to be aware of it. It's on February 13th, a live streaming event. And this is a live streaming event from the University of Nebraska with a very special ballet star, Misty Copeland. Darla, tell us about this.
Misty Copeland will be speaking at the Lead Center in Lincoln. She'll also be dancing, and it's a pretty rare opportunity for her to be at a venue, speaking at a venue even as small as Lincoln. She recently performed at the Kennedy Center. She's got dates in Singapore. She travels the world. So even for Lincoln, Nebraska, to have her as a speaker is pretty rare. So I thought, with my work with the university and with my work with women investing in Nebraska, let's get that opportunity out to Scottsbluff. So we'll be live streaming that event to the Midwest, so people will have an opportunity to come hear her speak, which, as we've said, is very, very rare. Misty Copeland is the first African-American female prima ballerina for the American Ballet Ballet Theater Company that's been in existence for 75 years. It was also once the home of Mikhail Baryshnikov, and I've said I think that her fame maybe has even eclipsed what his fame was back in the day, which really dates us.
That's pretty amazing, because both of us know who Baryshnikov is.
Right, and she's a best-selling author, has had several books. There's a Barbie doll now that has been created for her, and she has her own Under Armour line of clothing. She grew up in poverty and just overcame a number of barriers to have the success that she has, because she doesn't have a traditional, what most people would think of as a traditional ballerina's body. She's very athletic, and has gone through a number of things that she talks a lot in her book, and to a lot of young people, not just young women, but also young men, just in terms of body shaming and overcoming barriers, and not just accepting no for an answer.
Yeah. And again, she'll be speaking 6 p.m. February 13th from the Lead Center for Performing Arts in the Kimball Recital Hall. And this will all be part of, if you haven't heard of it before, the Thompson Forum on World Issues at the University of Nebraska. It's kind of a 2 or 3 day, week-long event over there that they hold every year, and Misty Copeland speaking as part of that. So this is a pretty special thing for her to be speaking in such a huge event over at the university.
It is, and I just thought one of the nice parts about having a state-funded university is the opportunities that we get to have people like this. And even though Lincoln seems a long ways away, it is accessible to us with the world of technology. So I thought it would be a great opportunity for us. I've talked to one of the dance studios, Tiffany. She's going to have her. I love that I live in a town that I can say Tiffany and everyone knows exactly who I'm talking about. Her students are going to come take part in the event that night, and we've yet to hear back from the other dance studio, but definitely want everybody from the community to feel like they can come out, be a part of this wonderful special evening and this opportunity.
And it's absolutely free. So we'll tell you how the library is involved, because they are sponsoring it, and Ginny will do that right after this break.
Is your wireless computer network secure? With their years of professional service, you can trust Intralink's technical solutions to keep your small or medium business computer system up and running. Not having a secure wireless network can put your computers at risk. Call Intralinks at 632-6590 to have one of their highly experienced techs set up, troubleshoot, and secure your wireless network. For weekly tips and information, friend Intralinks on Facebook at intralinks.net/Facebook.
Back on News Extra this morning, we're talking about the live screening event over at the Midwest Theater of the rare speaking engagement by ballet star Misty Copeland. This will be at 6 p.m. February 13th over at the Midwest Theater. And we have Darla Heggem here from the University of Nebraska Lincoln Foundation, and also Ginnie Perez from the Lead Scottsbluff Library. and we discussed about the live screening event, but the library is also involved in this, in selling and presenting books by Misty Copeland, and this is New York Times bestseller, right, Ginny?
Yes. So there are two different editions available for Life in Motion, which is the book that Misty Copeland is going to be speaking about that evening. There's a young readers edition and then an adult edition as well. We've made both of the copies available for either checkout or for purchase, and they are available at the library. And the reason we did this so early is because it takes time to read. So we wanted to get people rolling and make this available to them. We planned on also hosting some kind of book discussion or book talk later towards the beginning of February, I believe, and we're details to come.
Yeah, on that. All right. And part of the reason this is so important is you have a teen advisory council at the library that is kind of you're kind of reinvigorating now, and that's very important when you're talking about these books, right?
Absolutely. I'm very excited about it, actually. Our first meeting is going to be today at 4 o'clock, and I can't wait to see what these kids can do. Our mission is to basically promote literacy and be available to our community. Mm-hmm. Let them know that there are teen voices out there that need to be heard. Yeah.
So can you be any age, 12 to 18, or what group are you looking at?
6th to 12th grade. And the Teen Advisory Council thus far has been hand-selected by myself and other staff members, and there's always a waiting list. So I think we're going to call open enrollment sometime in July.
All right. So at least the initial few people are going to get it organized, and then it opens up for enrollment later in the summer?
Absolutely. We will be doing volunteer opportunities, creating teen events so that they have something to do in this community, so they feel that they are a part of.
All right. That's a great deal. Ginnie Perez doing that work with the lead Scottsbluff Library. So once again, we just wanted to kind of let you know, you probably, if you're interested in seeing this wonderful talk on February 13th from the lead Center for Performing Arts in Lincoln, and see it live streamed over at the Midwest. And Misty talks about this book. You might want to get that book before the February 13th event and read it so you can kind of have an idea of what she's talking about, right?
Absolutely.
All right. Very good. Well, Darla, thanks for coming in. Thanks to the foundation and Women Investing in Nebraska for being part of this. We got 30 seconds. Tell us real quick about Women Investing in Nebraska.
Women Investing in Nebraska is a collective giving group that operates in partnership with the University of Nebraska Foundation and our charitable gift fund. And what we support is women philanthropy through education, engagement, and empowerment. We have 160 statewide members, 20 out here in Scottsbluff and Gering, Nebraska, and we provide grant opportunities for the university, but also for nonprofit, and hope to give a nonprofit $100,000 this year. And most of those involve women and children and healthcare and education.
All right, very good. Thank you very much. Darla Heggem and Ginnie Perez, our guests on News Extra this morning.